This isn't going to be what you want to hear, but it's what you need to hear. You believe that what you're doing is extremely high quality. It might look extremely high quality, but if people are not responding to it the way that they're responding to those other videos, then in the eyes of the viewers, it might look great, but they're not having the experience at the same level as they are with the other channels that you're talking about. That's how this whole thing works. And we all are, we're all at the mercy of this very specific thing. So when it comes to YouTube, everything on YouTube is based on response. That means if you publish something and people respond to it very well on home pages, YouTube's going to keep recommending it there. If they respond to it well in suggested videos, they're going to keep recommending it there. If people respond to it well in search, they're going to keep recommending to it there. If they don't respond well in one of these places, then in that particular case, YouTube's going to prioritize the content that people do respond to well in those particular places. When you first publish your videos, those people that are seeing that video are the people that are the most likely to enjoy that content at that moment in time on the platform. Those people are, the ones that YouTube is recommending your content to there, and they do enjoy it. So you're nailing it for those people. The problem that you're having right now compared to the other videos or the other, channels is that as soon as you get out of that initial group, or once you get a few groups, out, then in that case, those channels are still able to bring people in and still able to have, larger groups of people enjoying that content. People with, interests that maybe aren't a perfect fit, but they start to get a little bit varied, right? So the difference is when your content gets out into those larger audiences, you're not able to maintain that competitive nature that you had for that ideal audience for your content. And because of that, what happens is it starts slowing everything down compared to, some of the other people that you're up against. They're able to keep up that momentum because as YouTube shows their content to larger and larger groups of people, they're still able to keep them actively involved in what it is that they're doing, where with you, you're not able to maintain that response at a competitive level yet. So because of that, what I recommend that you do is that you do spend a lot of time just trying to, again, better understand the audience and the people that you're trying to reach. Make sure that, when you are publishing videos to YouTube, that you are going into your audience retention reports and your analytics in general. And instead of looking at it through the lens of like, I believe all my stuff is extremely high quality, and this is probably not going to be something you want to hear either. But instead of taking that approach, I challenge you to look at it a different way. If you're not getting the results that you want, and we all have to do this, I do it too. So when you publish something and it doesn't go the way that you like it to go, look in the mirror and say to yourself, my content isn't as good as I think that it is. People are not responding to this in the way that I would like them to respond to it, which means that I'm not in alignment with what other people think is good or how other people are experiencing with this content. That means that I have work that I need to do.